So I'm a little bit late to this Met Gala roast of the best and worst looks. I work full time, so I don't have time to come up with every day. The Met Gala theme this year was it's a glamorous, very glamorous and like gold theme. Gilded Glamour, that's the name of it. So Gilded Glamour is a concept that leaves plenty of room for interpretation. Wow. Things that are just thrown together and don't even make any sense. It's like a boring, jacket, tuxedo, very long, kind of like a skirt looking one. A lot of extra fabric. I know Kim went into the Marilyn Monroe, the 1870s to the early 1900s. So Marilyn Monroe was definitely not in the late 1800s. He just wore his tux from a wedding that he went to last year. He looks a dominatrix. Also looks like she's barefoot. That is so weird. I like it. This guy, she looks like the skinny version of the Alice in Wonderland. She reminded me of this. Why? I hit my face, but it's like when you break things into pieces and like you mix glue and water and then you stick it onto something and then it hardens. I feel like that was inspiration for this dress. A widow peacock. How can she walk in this? This guy looks like un santero from Hialeah. This girl looks like she just came out of the club and decided to go to the Met Gala. She looks like an Alice in Wonderland character. Like the shoes that I used to wear back in It gave me such a nostalgia of when I was 7 years old. This used to be against my will uniform back in Venezuela. I hated the shoes. I hated these socks. The jacket, it just looks like, hey, this was made for a kid. It didn't fit him. And he was just like, he looks like he has one of these on the top of his head. She is, oh, I like it. I like the pose. I like the look. I like the cane. I do. Throw everything that you see on the wardrobe. Just throw it. Just throw it on these people. This guy looks like he's just lost. That he just went back in time. And this is where he landed. What do you guys see in this picture? Yes, we see thick thighs for sure. I mean, undeniably, you can't ignore these thighs, but you can also ignore this photobomb. They completely stole her moment with it. This girl is like, it's not here. And it's just a lot of these dresses, they just look like curtains. This girl, she just looks like a chandelier. God, I hate polka dots. I can't even see that. Oh my god, and in pink, black and pink, oh my god, it's like the worst combination. Ran through the forest and got some like branches stuck to him. It looks like she's going to a euphoria party. Oh, beautiful. I just don't like, I know that the bleach eyebrows are sometimes a thing and they go with the look, but I didn't understand why she did that. There's something about them that makes the face look super weird. It's just freaking hideous to look at. I didn't understand the baseball cap, but I know that there was a lot of meaning behind this dress and being off-white and whatnot. The puff sleeves. I don't know why every rich person must have a shirt that has humongous puff sleeves. Why do they do that? Do they think it's more fashionable to have huge puff sleeves? I guess. I can give you a tip. Downy wrinkle release is the best that you can do for those moments. It just looks like they were stitching this new skirt and then this fabric got in the way and they were like, fuck it, we'll leave it like this. I like how dramatic it is. I wish one day I could wear a dress like this just to go to Chili's. She did not wear a shirt. Very edgy like me. This person, they were just said their name. They didn't say what they had on. These looks like an anemone. Anemone. He looks like a Bloodborne character. She looks like she's going to a salsa party. She's gonna dance some tango and some merengue and some Marc Anthony. Yeah. Oh god, it is more hideous than the Cardi B's dress. When? You didn't even try, girl. I want to know what made them pick this. I don't want the filter response of, oh, because, when I saw Vera Wang and she told me about the idea behind it, I fell so in love with it because roses mean so much to her, and the green is such a pop, it just brings so much happiness, and I just felt like the dress was calling me. I wasn't calling it was calling me. Was it on discount? When was it on discount? Or you just have a horrible taste? Why? This just definitely looks like the girl from The Ring will wear. Is she the girl from The Ring? No way. Is she supposed to be a swan? What is she supposed to be? What is this? They ran out of fabric right here in the chest, and they were like, let's just add a star and call it a day. She looks like she's going to Carnaval, back in the islands in Venezuela, Brazil. Carnaval in Spain. What the hell is this? They forgot to cut this part and this part too. It was probably cut by a left-handed person with right-handed scissors. That is just horrible. Do they dance salsa and merengue at the Met Gala? Is that something that they do there? Future. Awkward. Ciaro's there. Awkward. This looks like they gave her 2 dresses to hold on to. I guess we can say that they tried pinning stuff to his jacket. She just looks like she killed the Michelin guy. This is like when you get a bad haircut. These choppy layers. She looks like a disco ball. Disco ball. But Bunny, he went. I love it. It's just because it's just so hideous that I love it. I want one of these things for my thing in the back. The genie in a bottle. This looks like those side storage that you buy for your motorcycle. And maybe she has some Cheetos in here, some snacks. So this is very functional. I like puff sleeves. Puff sleeves. Japanese paper lanterns. No. Just cancel puff sleeves. Just like and subscribe so I can buy gloves and I can go to Chili's with my gloves on and look super extravagant. These people look more like they belong to the Gilded Age. I know we all like New York, but bro, stick to the theme. This guy looks like he's lost. He looks like a fish. It just makes me want sushi. And I ate sushi yesterday. Boring. Even the pose is boring. Look at this hair. They left the rolls in. And just be honest and say that you wanted to show off your test. Your test. This looks like a very fashionable modern version of Link from Zelda. It's just like, I feel like this is something he will wear if he had to go to the Met Gala. Oh my, this is like the worst dress I've seen so far. Oh my god, is that Sophie? What happened to her forehead? The forehead is huge. This guy came out of prison and came over here. If Chandelier was a person, Alicia will go to the Met Gala. This guy looks like he was possessed, but this also serves as a life jacket. Look, another girl going to salsa classes. I'm like cross-eyed already of so many ugly dresses. He's a wedding crasher. Guy from Insidious, of the monster trying to reach the kid and he will leave marks like that everywhere. Looks like that monster designed this. Mary Poppins, but very shiny and tacky. Another garbage bag. Puff sleeve. Puff sleeves are gonna kill me. Okay, she was like, no puff sleeves, just a lot of sleeve. They dumped glue on her and they threw her in a pile of feathers. I definitely can do this with my sheets, my bed sheet. You almost look like a body bag. It looks like a mantel of an Italian house. Oh my god, I love this guy. Yeah, he's something. Yeah, you're the best. Yes, I like